Welcome to International Securities Exchange's podcast series. Facilitated by renowned educators, ISE podcasts are intended to teach beginning as well as seasoned investors the ins and outs of trading. To find an updated list of podcasts, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts. Please be sure to listen to our important message following this episode regarding the risks of investing in exchange-traded options.
Dave has a question. He says, obviously we're talking about FX here, but he also trades indexes, equity options. And do you think it works better in FX or equity options or index options?
Yes. I'm a true politician. It works really well in all the markets. I can tell you I do a lot of Forex seminars. To me, if I had to pick one technically oriented market, whether you use candles or technicals in general, it's Forex, because most people that trade Forex are short term, and the shorter the term, the more important the emotionalism of the market becomes. If you're investing and you're holding for months and months, the more important the fundamentals become. But as you telescope your trading time frame, the more important the emotional aspect becomes, and candles are the best way to gauge market psychology. So I don't want to say one works better than the other, because they work just so well in all the markets. But based on the fact that the Forex market is so technically driven, I would have no problem saying it works really well in Forex.
Okay, I don't want to hold you up too much longer, Steve. Let's just take 2 or 3 more questions. Don has a question. What's the most common scenario in which a strong candle signal would fail?
You don't know it's going to fail until the market breaks under. So let's say you have a bullish engulfing pattern. Is it going to work or not? That's what a stop is. You just don't know. The more signals you have joined together, the more likely reversal. But nothing is 100%. So it doesn't matter how confident you are. Even if you have 100 signals together, the Japanese say, just because the water's calm, don't think there aren't any crocodiles. Especially in this environment, you could have everything lined up. You could have a major support area. You could have 20 bullish engulfing patterns. You could have a great risk-reward trade, and then news comes out. All right, you have no control over that. So there's no infallible answer to that.
Robert has a question. Is there any software package that puts all the signals together to capture a trend? Do you have any thoughts on that?
Oh, we don't have that.
Yeah. Do you know anybody, like any service or
Nope.
Whether it's I don't know. There's a lot of technical analysis software companies.
No.
Let's see. Question from Aftib. He says that he's read your book 5 times and learned a great deal from it.
Oh, you're the one who bought my book. Thank you. Okay. 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 All right. I'm sorry.
Could you name the top 5 patterns?
No. My book on like I said, my book on knowledge level from 1 to 10 will take you about a 2, and it's not as easy as answering the top patterns, because that's one of the bullet points we had about candles in context. So, for example, if I saw a hammer, and this is what my in-depth, what we're suggesting you do is get my free education and all that, but we have obviously DVD workshops that go for 2 days. What I do in my more in-depth education is talk about the importance of the candles in context. So, for example, say we have a hammer that's not confirming a hammer confirming a support area. Wait, let me ask, which do you think would be more important, a bullish engulfing pattern or a hammer? And not you. I'm just just mentally, it's a rhetorical question to the gentleman or the lady who asked it. The bullish engulfing pattern is a white candle that wraps around a black candle, and a hammer is just a single candlestick line with a long low shadow. So, which would we think is a better signal? And most people would say a bullish engulfing pattern, right? What if we had a bullish engulfing pattern not confirming support and a hammer confirming support? Which do you think I would view as a better signal?
Right.
The hammer, right?
Hammer,
so
right.
And there's a lot of nuance.
In context.
Right, and that's what we spend. That's what my in-depth education goes about. Do not trade on the limited information I gave in this 1-hour session, because we obviously, if I hadn't mentioned that, you wouldn't have known that. And there's lots of things like that you really have to know to really use the candles correctly. We just started down the path of education.
Steve, do you think this, I'm pretty sure that it can be used, but do you think it can be used for hourly or daily charts? Some people are just trading spot, and if you're trading the options, more than likely you're looking out for a longer time frame, maybe a week to a month or even a couple months. So you can actually use this really for any time frame, isn't that correct?
Right. Again, I'm not an expert on intraday options in the Forex market, but I mean, the traders in the Forex and the cash Forex, and I know I do seminars for them all the time, use this all the time. They use the candles, definitely.
Well, Steve, I think that you've answered all the questions. And again, I just want to remind everyone that you can go to www.nisonspecial.com/ISE, and you could learn more about what Steve offers. Steve's given us a great amount of content in the hour that he's with us, but there's a lot more to learn, as he was saying. And, you got to be careful in these markets. Learn, and Steve's out there. He can help you. Thanks again, Steve. I really appreciate it. I don't know if you have any closing comments.
No, thanks very much, and I just love your comments. Learn. That's it. Education. So, my son is going to college, and we could all relate to the cost of that. But to me, the cost of education is a lot cheaper than the cost of ignorance. So, I'm going to start using that now. Learn. Great. Okay. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Again, Steve Nison, obviously he's written books. He has all kinds of materials. You can check him out at www.nisonspecial.com/ISE. Next week we have John Person, and John is, he's a former floor trader. Now he's trading upstairs, if you will, and he'll be, talking about how he looks at the markets. And John's given us some really great calls in the last couple times that he's been with us. Following week, we have John Yeagerson, and John really knows options. That's really his specialty, talking about limited risk of options. And Steve Mizik the following week. So we have some great guests that are going to be coming on in the next couple of weeks. So I would hopefully, I would want all of you, urge you to come back and learn as much as you can about options, and the ISE FX options allow you to implement your views, the U.S. dollar relative to the 6 major currencies. Please continue to come back and go to, again, one great site is www.ise.com/FX. Sign up for the webinars, the articles that I've written, trade alerts, the weekly outlook. There's so much there. I want to thank all of you on the behalf of the International Securities Exchange. This is Steve Meisinger saying have a safe trading day tomorrow, and hopefully we'll see you back next week. Thank you very much, and take care now.
Thank you for listening to our podcast. To find more podcasts on options, stocks, alternative markets, and market data, please visit www.ise.com/podcasts.